Greetings. Welcome to Psi Divine. I hope all is well with you and yours. So today, Aquarius. Aquarius. It's all about you. We'll be doing love, your money, and then the alerts. Stuff you should be really aware of. Okay. I'm drawn to my number card. Aquarius. Let's see and get that closer. Select one of those numbers. Or two. One or two. Select one or two of those numbers and let's see if those come out in the reading. Pay attention to those cards specifically. I don't know why I'm told to say that, but okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's start off with 6, because everyone loves 6, right? All right, 6. What messages do you have for Aquarius in the month of July?
I don't like where this is going.
Open up my little charger plug. Sometimes makes it not be as loud. So you don't like where this is going. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius and involving the month of July?
All right, then keep your secrets.
Ooh. Ill communication or the lack thereof. Anything else?
No.
Ooh. Someone's ill communication brings a situation to a culmination where the final answer is no. Not getting involved, not doing it, wouldn't be prudent. Anything else?
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a god.
Well, now that's always lovely. Anything else?
No, God, please, no, 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 no.
It's catching my attention that it is 11:11 at the time right now for me. 11:11. Set timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes, starting now.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to keep timer so I don't just sit here for 2 hours reading all your data. All right. Anything else for Aquarius 6?
Don't care. Don't care.
Ooh.
Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, Aquarius. Chin up, strong spine. I feel like you've had enough of somebody's shit. Oops. I feel like you've had enough of somebody's McStuffin. Doc McStuffin? That's what I heard. What? I don't even know what that is. Okay, wow. Let's just see what your overall energy is in the month of July regarding love. Now, this can be love and relationships, friendships, people you care about, people you would give CPR to. Damn. Okay. People that you would give CPR. Wow, that's what I heard. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. How are you feeling? Oh boy. Keep your secrets. Wow. I get the sense of a little rocket fuel here. Because the cards are just popping. Wow. Yeah, okay. So you do get the energy that somebody is bullshitting you. Why do I keep cursing? Oh my God. Let me take a breath. Trying not to take on that energy. Okay, there's a song I hear. I do not know that song. And just that fast is gone. Okay, I hear Aaliyah, singer. Hot like fire. You can't resist. I've had enough of somebody's shit. Niddle biddle bam. I caught myself. Okay. How else is Aquarius feeling regarding love in the month of July? If Cancer, whoa, look at this. We have Cancer and Aquarius energy here. Feels like you are harnessing your energy, harnessing your emotions, detaching. You may not be showing someone your softer, gentler nature. You may be showing them absence. You may be showing them distance. You might catch somebody lying to you. And though it may be a little rocket fuel, maybe a little bit emotional, upsetting, it does feel like you are centering yourself. But while doing that, you might be avoiding conflict, avoiding arguments, letting, ooh, you might not be telling someone what time it is, because you could. Oh boy, you could. Ooh. And this right now is how you're dealing with the issue. In love. Yeah, you ain't talking. You ain't talking. You may not be trying to be. Okay. Oh, what? The word that came through is congenial. I need a dictionary. Somebody give me a dictionary that's cool. You are not congenial. Listen, you are, you're not as friendly as you could be, right? You're not as giving your, and you are sending a message in a different way. And it's not expected. Somebody expects that you'll be the same, you'll be attached, you'll allow the distortion and the lying and the confusion forever because it boasts the ego of a significant other. And when I say significant other, it doesn't mean that you like that significant other. You may not like them anymore at this time, but you are, but you are sending a message that, okay, that you're good. You ain't with the F shiz niddle biddle bam. You ain't with it. And you may even be in a protective mode also. Protecting your interests, protecting what you have left after this situation. And this could be a breakup. This can be divorce, major separation. The home is different. The occupants of the home is different if you're even in the same home. So right now, it's all about taking care of self, getting yourself where you need to be, getting that spine stiff, the chin up, but guarding your interest, guarding what is valuable to you around a love situation. So if this is breaking up on the end of a relationship or something, you're protecting your money, taking care of yourself. You may also be dealing with a blanket perspective when it comes to new loves, new adventures. It could be just like a fuck everybody. Dang, I did it again. Okay, it could be like a forget everybody. I'm not going for the banana in the tailpipe. You're not. And then the devil comes out. That energy from you, Aquarius, is misunderstood. It's new. It's new. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's strong. It's strong because sometimes that's the energy that's required, like rocket fuel. If you stood behind a rocket when it was launching off, you probably wouldn't be having a good day, to say the least. And if anyone was around, next to you, near you, within a certain range, they would not understand that flame. They would not understand the what was happening, or why they were still standing there. Like it would be some heat, right? It would be a little bit warm, right, to say the least. Yeah, you're done. I hear Usher. The song is called Climax. It's a really nice song, but it is about an ending. Um, do we separate? I don't. The whole song like is jumbled as I'm hearing it though, but all I can hear is, "Do we separate?" Whew. So you're choosing. What are you choosing? Some of you are choosing to work. Some of you are choosing to put your energy into work, what is valuable, what keeps the roof over your head, electricity on, all that jazz. If you are coming out of a relationship, you are in your masculine element at this time. It is going to come across as bully energy, though. Be aware of that. Some others are going to say you're being a bully, but you're doing what you got to do. Now, if you don't watch rockets as they take off, as they lift off and go into outer space, right? They are burning off a lot of fuel and then they reach a certain point where they kind of float. So that's what you're doing right now. You're burning off that rocket fuel to get to the place where you can float. However, you appear to be absent of emotion. You appear to be a little bit of you're pushing. You're a little bit pushy. You're a little bit distorted to the others who are used to seeing a certain energy out of you. Be aware while you're burning off rocket fuel of missing obligations, prior obligations. Doesn't mean put all the expectations down. So be aware of, coming across as a pushback or breaking promises. Some will accuse you of being bothered by the breakup or bitter or playing games around it. Like you break up with someone and you don't want to give them their stuff back. Or you may play, or you create issues around children. You may come across as petty. I do see if you are coming out of a relationship and there was cheating or your significant other has already moved on, Other people are going to call you bitter or say that you're jealous. They will accuse you of being fake, fraudulent. But this even feels like rocket, like you're simply moving forward the way you know how to do it. And I'm not saying giving middle finger to this energy at all, but if that's what it takes to move forward and progress, be mindful of others who might be getting caught up in the fuel, the burn off. Yeah. When those boosters detach from the rocket, when the rocket's going up, right? So when the rocket's going up into the sky, right? It's got these thruster, extra little mini rockets, kind of, and they help push it up so that it can escape the pressurized containment of this planet. More on that later. But as it goes up, it drops off these little boosters, right? These little mini rockets fly off, and they will be damaged on the way down, obviously. But be aware if there are miniature little boosters like children or obligations, expectations, be aware of people being underneath the fall zone, people being in the fall zone or in the danger zone to be hit by your response or your lack of response or lack of actions. So if there are obligations like people expecting you to show up at events or doing things, don't put that stuff down. Don't not do those things. But it is considerate lab coat time. Put your lab coat on and go in with a big old beaker full of act right. Not act emotional. You need a big old glass, right? Full of like act right. So be aware of, and the card is even about emotional issues, being nonverbal. So make sure you're not looking too sensitive because the rocket don't look emotional when it's taken off. Okay? The rocket does not look and I think it looks emotional once it reaches its floating altitude, and that's okay. That emotion is okay because it's relaxation. All the weight, the weighty, heavy thrusters and boosters are down on the ground, right? And you're floating. You're just free floating. That's okay. And as you work your way up there, handle your business, but be light on heavy emotions on display in front of others. Let's move on to your money. Oh, wait a minute, no. Hey, Six, you got any data for Aquarius's energy in the month of July?
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Right. Okay, what I just heard is watch your BITCH resting face. Be mindful of that. You might need to adjust it in the month of May. May. Wow. July. Have you been going through this since May? Interesting. Be mindful of that in the month of July. Anything else?
Till now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Yeah, no bitter. No energy. Adjust. Okay, something about summertime face adjustments is what I'm hearing. So maybe you need to tune it up so it's got just a little bit of a I'm good smile to it. Calm, gentle like a breeze, but really a rocket. Anything else?
Is it possible to learn this power?
It is, Aquarius. And you're going to learn, you're doing it. Lab coat data, remember that. Anything else?
Look at us. Hey, look at this. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Okay, what stood out to me in that clip right there is chewing gum. Now, if you need to chew some gum so that you don't look like you're about to like go and punch people in the head, do it. Okay? Chew gum is a distraction. It does burn off a little facial energy, right? Tightens up the facial structure a little bit, tightens the chin. So no bubble gum. I disagree with all bubble gum. That's just my personal ego statement right there. But regular chewing gum, not too bad. And it is a great distraction. I personally agree with that. Okay. Ooh. Let's move on to your money. What's going on with Aquarius in money in July? Watch your spending. Feels like extra expenses that now become a part of the equation. So I don't know if you've taken on some new debt, but you are going to have to be cautious about that. So don't be going crazy at the store or nothing. Ooh, yep. Feels a little bit naughty. So watch that impulsive spending. Okay, that what I keep hearing is handmade. Handmade. Handmade is the way to go. Like homemade, made by hand. I don't know if you're doing something, some type of art craft or planning a gift for someone in the family or connected to you closely. Instead of buying something handmade would be more emotional. Oh, from the heart. And that's emotion. Okay, feels like second message. So this feels, first it felt like somebody was using you for money, but this does feel like rocket fuel a little bit. Adjust your vision. Feels like the past that you're going through, coming out of a tunnel of darkness to a new light, new world, new energy. There are some opportunities that you have. You have to be very cautious of how you respond, though. So make sure you're not in a sunken place or anything. If you are getting opportunities and offers, don't give immediate responses. Uh, Take 24 hours. Say, can I think about it? And step back for a minute, check your energy, then respond. Make sure you're not cutting out or pushing away answers to whatever financial issues you're dealing with and gifts from the universe. This feels like make sure you're not falling into a slump or an addictive behavior. That delays you. So if you're getting offers to do work or anything around money, gifts, anybody trying to help, take 24 hours, step back, check your energy, and then make sure you're using your rocket fuel correctly. Right. We were talking about this BITCH resting face thing. So make sure you're not displaying old energy from the past as you move forward. Because you do have you have some opportunities, offers, new adventures, and you're the perfect. Okay, look, Aquarius. Maybe you're not in the energy of dealing with others. But there's a situation or an offer coming your way. You're the perfect person. And they don't want to, it's like nobody fits in this spot but you. And there's a situation you got to deal with because I do feel like it's a cosmic gift. Um, as the rocket goes up, right? We're talking about the rocket ship again. You are the rocket, by the way. So as you go up, right, and you're reaching all these different levels of pressurization, as you go up, the pressurization gets less and less. This does feel like an opportunity to experience that next level where the pressure is lessened, lightened, the load is lightened. But you got to be paying attention to that. And your response, be mindful, so mindful of the way you respond to people. Because it feels like pushing people far away. Pushing opportunities. Are people trying to bring you an opportunity? But it does feel like a group. So this can be new work. And you're the perfect person. New offers and money. And that's money right there. You're the key person in a financial situation. So make sure you got your mind right. Because rewards, don't miss your rewards. Okay? Because it feels like you missed some already because of emotional attachments. So in July, it's lab coat data, putting down the emotions a little bit. You ain't got to forget them. Just got to put them down, stick those in your Louis Vuitton, stick those in your Gucci bag. Put it in your lunchbox and put that motherfucker under the counter, under the sink. Leave it there. And focus on this. Focus on this because there is a group that does want to connect with you, but you don't want to come across as being overwhelmed with other things or stalling it out because of some breakup over here. Now, sometimes the universe is throwing quick stuff at you so that you don't sit around in bad energy. And they're trying to shine a light on you. Don't that even look like a rocket going up and the fuel burning off there, right? All that energy. But as it's burning off, this could be a feminine making a choice to burn whatever's underneath that danger zone. So be mindful of not doing that. Because it'll be just make sure you're not skipping over good opportunities that will take you naturally out of bad energy and put you on a corrected path with money, fortune. And it's what you need. I'm going to pull a couple of angel cards on top of that money. Don't miss the boat. So there's some realization. Goals. You got goals. Even though you got emotions, you still got goals. Right? One should not curb stomp the other. So moving forward in the month of July, from a very logical place, you have processes that still got to be finished and dealt with, right? Even as you come out of a situation, it's like, yeah, you're coming out of something emotional, but on to the next thing, really. Still got to deal with life. And you still have to deal with prior obligations. And the universe is trying to put something in your world in the month of July that is going to help you with prior financial obligations regarding the others. In the middle of that, make sure you're getting your rest. And look, I said that earlier, your spine. Strengthening your spine, getting your rest, getting yourself to a place of safety. And some of you are somebody's just dealing with karma coming out, but you're coming out of it if you want. But you have to accept the loss. You have to accept the lessons. You have to accept that certain things aren't working, and maybe a couple of booster rockets are weighing you down, so it makes it hard for you to reach that elevation place. Let's clarify this a little more. Explain. As you are boosting up, though, in your rocket, you do have to drop off certain boosters in your rocket, right? I said boosters. You got to drop some boosters off, right? You got to drop them little side rocket things that help the big rocket go up. Now, those side rockets in this instance in July are the unhealthy people, the ones that you're avoiding, and you're getting guided assistance to do that. The map. Something about a map. Otherwise, if it ain't about a map, it's about division, separation, moving forward, moving on. As old situations may have been corrosive. And you're getting control back of the way you think, the way you respond to things, and the gift of sight after suffering. But a part of that gift is accepting how you might have let your lower self create that past environment, how your lower self contributed to that past environment. And you may have lost some of yourself, so you want to really be aware of you and your emotions, not just aware that you're here, but aware of how you are vibrating your emotions, happy or sad. It's an experience, right? And it's an experience you're supposed to learn how to get out of. I don't understand that word either. You jettison. You have to get yourself out of that. So this is the card of bad focus. So you're going to get out of distractions, especially the emotional ones that ain't getting you nowhere. Okay? Gonna get out of that. And the universe might be trying to put money and opportunity in your lap. Pay attention. Some of those opportunities are all about emotionally distracting you from being emotional. So sometimes overloading yourself with work, giving yourself stuff to do, can't be emotional about getting that money. Okay. Don't be emotional about that. You're supposed to be focused on that. Okay? Remember, rocket in flight is not emotional. It's technical. So, do what you got to do. Let's see what warnings. Okay. Let's see what warnings you need to be aware of, Aquarius. Yeah. Warning, same thing I just said. Don't be blocking yourself off from the world. Get out there. Because in the Hermit, you see there's a lot of hands here. A lot of people looking for you. Like, what are you doing? Where you at? What you doing? What I just heard is give them a show they won't forget. Give them a show that requires compliance. Give them a show that they can't. Ooh, if you know, you know. Maybe you understood that, Aquarius, because I didn't. Sorry. Show them that you're a fighter. You're a survivor. I hear Beyonce. I'm a survivor. I'm going to make it. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. Maybe you need to listen to that song really loud. Don't disturb your neighbors, though, because that's rude. But High Priestess is here. That energy is in you, right? It's in the rocket fuel, by the way. The High Priestess is even sitting on this old memory, this old energy, this old flame boosting up. You see smoke, these smokestacks in the background. But the High Priestess is on top, right? On top of that old energy. That's what I'm sensing. Devil be gone. Ooh, that's what I heard. Sorry. Now, you're not telling people about your magic, right? And if you look right here in the light on the skull, and you took away the whole creepy skull part, it could look like a fuel burn off, right? So you don't need to explain to anyone where or what gas station you got your doggone fuel from. It's your fuel. Be mindful of battles with others here, right? Because, okay, it's in my head again. You're a survivor. You will survive. Keep on surviving. I don't always agree with the word survivor because to me, it's still drawing an attachment to pain, sorrow, badness. It's a weight. And I don't think it should be a weight. I think it should be a memory. I think the past should be the past. And while we may use it to strengthen us as we move forward, it should be a memory. It shouldn't be a reason why you respond the way you respond. It shouldn't be a reason why you walk around without your summer bitch resting face in full effect, right? It's like wearing the pain, but it should be really fuel that has to be burned off. And we understand fuel. You put it in your car, it burns off. And that's what that old data is supposed to be. You hurt, you feel your feelings, you burn it off, you go forward. Emperor in reverse. To me. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, is that Imagine Dragons? The song I hear is Bad Liar. I'm a bad liar. Now you know. Now you know. And then I don't understand. I can't make out the rest of the words, but it's something like before you go. So if you're dealing with people's bullshit on that level and you've moved into a protective space, watch your bad energy. Don't give it. It's fuel. It's fuel for you. I'm done. I'm just repeating at this point. Make sure you're just not losing opportunities to fly higher, soar, because you got your angry energy leading the way. And that fuel burns off quickly and goes in the opposite direction. So don't be holding on to old anger, old bitterness. Somebody messed you over. I don't know why May keeps coming back. Somebody messed you over around May, the month of May, whatever year. If somebody messed you over, or you're coming out of a bad situation and you've been dealing with it, talking about it, still in the energy, you're still there, You don't have your lab coat on. You got your feelings on your sleeve. You got your emotions on. If the home is different to you, all of those things that hurt, you need to move those into little booster rockets. And you put that on to the big rocket of you, and you burn off that energy, go forward and do what you gotta do. Don't miss what's coming next because you're stuck in a protective place. So protective, you're missing the world outside your window. You're missing, if things have changed and gone from luxury to lack. Yeah, the universe is trying to get you to pay attention to getting things in balance. Rocket fuel. This does feel like a drain from a feminine to the benefit of a masculine. And it was perhaps some injustices, some fuckery going on there. And so emotions, things hurt, but that's rocket fuel. I want you to take away that hurts, or I'm sad, or fuck them, or I hate this, don't like that. Take that and move it into energy. And that's energy for you to go up, onwards, get things done. It's supposed to be like a rocket. Look at the rocket. It goes up. You see all this flame, this fuel, that bad energy. And you go, you know what? I'm not going to give you more of my rocket fuel and let everybody see the damage. I'm going to go forward, not being the damage. Okay, goddess, guides, masculine, feminine, whoever this is for. Don't give your rocket fuel to others. Okay? Do not give your rocket fuel to others. See, one is a zombie, and then the other is alive. And they almost seem to me to be, one is training the other for others to see it. Do not miss out on what is being put in front of you at this time. If it's work, you may even, you may even see things on TV or hear things when you're watching whatever you watch for entertainment. You may even be in your car and have the radio on. The universe is going to broadcast a message to you, not this reading, but the universe, Aquarius, is going to broadcast a message to you more than once. It's going to be some type of repetition. It's going to catch your attention. And it's the cosmos. Okay, what I'm getting is, Aquarius, you're going to get a broadcast signal of data on repeat. Then it's going to appear around you. It's suddenly like, maybe you're listening to the radio in the car and you keep hearing this goofy commercial about, I'm hungry and I'm looking at a snack bar right now, just so we're clear. I'm looking at a snack bar across the room. So let's say you hear a radio commercial about snack bars. It's the same snack bar. And they keep playing the freaking commercial. It's almost annoying. And you hear it, it's sinking in, and you dismiss it or even change the radio station. Maybe in a couple of hours after you get out of the car, someone hands you a snack bar. Or you walk into a store, you're going in for water, and the first thing you see is that goofy snack bar. It's right there. Now, the opportunity isn't a snack bar, but something to do with your money. And the next thing you're supposed to be doing, it's coming through broadcast, and then it appears in your space. So be paying attention. Okay? That's July. Let's do a quick collective consideration and then a yes or a no for those who have a question around this reading. So I'll just do some angel advice real quick for you. Sagittarius, if necessary, get help. But it feels more like help in the form of knowledge. So you may need to, in the month of July, you may need consulting on next moves, next steps. That could be around that work, money too. It comes back out. Be aware of who and what influences you, as you may be in a situation where you do have to help others. You don't want to help. Remember, closure is chosen, never given. And if you do not choose closure in situations that need some closure, well, it brings illness. So release illusions. This could be illusions of old situations working out. That can also be feelings. And those feelings can become vision in how you see others. So take a break. The universe could be forcing a break on you in July in some way or another so that you can get peace of mind. Make sure that while you're getting that peace of mind, you're not using it to do things you do when you are bored. Getting a mental break should not be conflicted or confused with boredom. So while you're getting a break or silence or completely different, like it could be like going from a house full of people to no people type of energy. Don't let that be boredom. Don't sit in the silence of nothingness. Make sure you're counting your blessings and not lying to yourself about what's healthy, what's fair, and what's okay. This is a time of logic, so sometimes the quiet space, a quiet drive on the road is a good time to like maybe not even be listening to the radio, but checking on your own thoughts. How are you feeling? How are you thinking? How does it affect your physical well-being? Do you have a stomach ache because you're stressed out? Are you doing and taking in what is healthy? Are you making balanced choices? Stay aware of that because it feels like a new cycle, but before the full new cycle begins, burning off the rocket fuel, the newness of all these different levels, these different types of pressurization, and going through them quickly. Rockets don't wait, they make moves. Okay. So if you could stay out of this energy of being all in your feels and making balanced choices, don't worry. The universe is giving you a break so that you can put your thoughts together and put your thoughts where they belong, because maybe they don't belong in work situations. Maybe they don't belong in the process that you have to get to next. So when you get through this, you're moving into a place where you're winning. Just be aware. But you do have to experience the weekend. Look! You do have to experience the awakening, but listen, the rocket is moving up, okay? The rocket is moving upward, and you will see these things. The rocket, has all this, capability. It has all these, you have the vision, you have the ability to see, and you will see things getting better. as you accept the newness and you accept knowing what steps need to be next. This is moving in logic, not in emotion, and not in a place of hate either. Lab coat. Now, I know we can't put lab coats at the bottom of the rocket, but we could certainly put the lab coat over the shoulders of the rocket. So put your lab coat on. You don't know no scientists and no rockets being emotional when it's lab time, when it's time to prove the process. But, you're going through the process. Then you prove it. Look, I'm better. I'm at a different plateau. Bitch. You're in a different altitude and you're moving up there. So you do have to go through the pressure. But hey, what counts is that you're not contained. Aha. Ah. Okay. All right. Let's do some yes or no. One question. I'm going to put out 3 decks. Or I'm going to split the deck 3 ways. And you pick one deck. And let's see if your answer's here for you. My bad. Hey, 6, what closing data do you have for that collective reading?
Yeah, this big brain time.
One more.
And I am not going to say that I have serious issues. I really do. I really, really do.
Do you see, even 6 is talking about accepting the self, thinking, being above those sticky emotions. They're sticky. Anything else? Game over. Feels like things don't work out, right? Anything else? Take that as you will, Aquarius.
Run.
I think rockets be making moves, right? Let's split this deck. Ooh, deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. 1, 2, 3. Ask your question. Ask your question and let's begin. Did you select this deck? Ooh. The answer is no, not at this time. And not if it's about choice in relationships, the answer is no. Can be about things that are out of balance, but things are out of balance, not right, not at this time. But nope. Did you pick this deck? The answer is yes. For health. Did you select deck 3? The answer is yes. Yes. I'm done. I'm not even going to explain those. I think that's very simple, to the point. Sometimes the answers go far. So I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being here. 6, I'm sorry. Do you have any closing messages for this right here?
I don't like where this is going.
It happens. Anything else? Wow. Opportunity knocking. Opportunity is knocking. Do listen. Anything else? Oh. Oh my goodness. How about one more, 6? Let's leave it on a nice note. Okay, fine. If you enjoyed this reading, like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Share if you desire. If not, it's cool too. And I will be moving on to the next sign. All that good stuff. You guys, be well out there. And remember your lab coat, right? I'll see you next time. Bye.